Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another enthralling session by the expert on French language, a teacher, a trainer, and an author, Ms. Mahita Ranjit. This session, as you are all aware, is for higher classes and a continuation of the last session, and all the classes and all the nuances of French will be addressed here. We thank you all for the wonderful support and feedback from our previous session and shall look forward to a lot of participation, questions, and feedback from you in this session as well. So once again, a very warm welcome to all of you from New Saraswati House and welcome Mahita ma'am. Over to you now.
Thank you, Arunima. Bonjour à tous. Today we are going to continue with the webinar, the second part of the webinar. In the first part, we had discussed the first two parts of the books, Apprenons le français, the first part and the second part. Today we are going to basically talk about the second, third and the fourth part, which is for the senior classes like 7th and 8th standard. We will also talk about the 9th and 10th textbook Entretien and all the various portions of the book which students find difficult to comprehend. So I'll be talking about that also. So now let us get on to the books Apprenons le français. We have updated the books recently and we have updated the books recently and we have introduced a lot of more and interesting matter in the books. So in the third part of the book, we are doing adjectives in detail now, and adjectives in the second part also we introduce the adjectives, but here the placements of adjectives etc. are discussed in detail. Then we have a large topic on interrogation and various forms of question formation, which is useful even up to the 10th standard because that is tested in the 9th and 10th CBSE. Another thing is the prepositions. We have discussed all the prepositions which are useful and which are commonly used. And also the prepositions with countries like en and o, which is very confusing to the students, but we have tabulated them very well in our books and it is taught very systematically. We also have a whole chapter on imperative, which is with lot of exercises. Everything is done very well. I don't think students or teachers have any doubts in imperative because it is the book itself is self-explanatory. So there's not much problem in that. Now coming to the Apprenons le français 4, the last part of the book, we have in the first chapter, I introduced a new page on the capitalization of letters in French because it is very different from English. So we have a page on la majuscule et la minuscule in the book, which is very interesting and tabulated to make it easy for the students. The adverbs also has been dealt with very well in the book. And the negation, la negation is discussed very well. Again, this is useful up to the 9th and 10th standard, which as it is tested in the CBSE still. Another factor which is not very clear to many students is the ne plus ni factor, which is explained very well in the book. Like je n'aime ni le chocolat, ni le bonbon, when to use the article, when not to use the article, etc. is explained very well in the book. So I don't have to go into the details there. Then in lesson 4, we have les moyens de transport. And here there were some changes in the transport system in France. So we have brought about those changes in the book also. The regions of France also earlier was 22 regions, which has now become 13 regions. So all those changes along with the map we have brought about in our book. Then a very good explanation with recipes is given, which is useful for the 9th standard. So we're basically preparing the students for the 9th standard and the 10th standard in this book. The passé composé in lesson 5 and 6 is explained very well, but sometimes the children find the transitive and intransitive verbs a little tough. So if you feel it can be avoided because they can anyway pick it up in the 9th and 10th. Then we have also introduced a page with expression avec les animaux, which the teachers found it very interesting while I did the workshops. So we've added one page on that in the book. And we have given a lot of culture and civilization, like in the Découvrons page, we have done a lot of culture and civilization for the students. A whole page is dedicated to the channel just to make the things interesting for the students on the TGV and the shuttle service which goes under the English channel, and everything is explained in that page. So that is all the main facts in the two parts of the book. Along with that, we have also introduced the teacher's manual. For all parts, we have got teacher's manual, which is given to the teachers. And each lesson, we have given guidelines as well as websites for teachers so that you can look at that to find extra work for the students. We have also provided the answers of the textbook and the workbook in the teacher's manual. So this is very useful to the teachers. So now let's begin. So as I told you, this is the new book which came last year. So this book has been updated, and also for the we have animated the whole thing, and using the QR code, you can show it to the students on your smart board, and the students also can they have access to the audio at home by accessing through the QR code. Yeah, and any questions on YouTube and Facebook, I will be answering to that. You can mail me also any doubts or questions that you have.
Thank you so much, Mahita, for such a wonderful session again. Very enlightening. And you covered almost everything. I mean, there is no scope for any questions for anybody, but still I'm going to ask you a couple. Starting with this, that when the reduced syllabus for 2021 session, because of the pandemic and all that, how do you think teachers are going to make up in the next session?
Next session, they would have to, I think, again, I'm sure CBSE would also reduce the syllabus. They have anyway come out with a proposal to reduce the syllabus. So now this is only for this session. They have come out with a revised syllabus. For next year, I'm sure they're going to reduce some of the chapters. They may remove some of the chapters and reduce the topics of grammar. They've already reduced quite a bit of grammar, like participe présent, gerundive is not being tested. Pronoun relative sample is not being tested in the 10th standard. So a lot of things have been reduced already.
Okay. So do you think that, it'll be an upward climb for teachers and students next year? Or like you said, if the overall syllabus is reduced so much, do you think that learning would be affected in some way? Or do you think that, they'll be able to meet all the parameters by class 12?
Learning could be affected in a way, like if you are asking students to read something, when they come across certain parts of grammar which they have not learned, they would find it difficult. We would find it difficult to encourage students to read. So those sort of things would come there, but I think we'll get over it gradually once everything normalizes. Yeah.
Wonderful. What do you think of the new NEP? I mean, what do you think, it says, and, what are the implications? I think everybody...
Not very clear. I'm sure you can give a better picture, but as far as languages are concerned, we still have to get a clearer picture, because they're introducing the 3-language system. Again, they're trying to introduce, which has not been accepted by some of the states, because if you have 2 languages, Indian languages, then I don't know where the scope for a foreign language would be. But anyway, let's see. Let's face it when we come to it. At the moment, let's take it positively, because they're also encouraging lots of foreign universities to come to India. In that case, knowing a foreign language is always an advantage. So maybe we should think about those aspects also. And they have anyway clearly mentioned that in the senior classes, one can take up a foreign language. So maybe the system will continue as it is.
Do you think we can get a sample paper? People are asking for a sample paper for grade 10. Do you think that's a possibility in the near future?
Every year, the CBSE comes out with a sample paper. This year also, we also have a workbook for Entretien. We have a cahier d'exercice, and I've already updated the sample paper in them. So the sample paper is already there. But only thing, since the syllabus is totally changed now, that we have to make a fresh sample paper. So we'll have to wait for CBSE. But anyway, we can also, teachers are also capable of looking at the syllabus and making their own paper, so that's not a problem.
Absolutely. I wanted to ask you, Maita, for teachers, now you told us in the last session also how teachers can go online and, upskill themselves,
Yeah.
read and find, get so much of material to listen to watch, to read. So all four skills, listening,
Yeah.
speaking, maybe reading and writing too. Yeah.
Yeah. There are many websites
Testing.
online where
Yeah.
upgrade your knowledge of French, especially now even Alliance Française and Institut de Francais have opened out their websites and you can do online classes. Moreover, there are many tests de connaissance which one could do whenever you're bored. You can just do a test online. There are many websites online. You just have to search for it and you'll find it very easily.
Wonderful. What about teachers? I mean, do you think that teachers will also have to go through exams, maybe in the NEP, or they for constant upgradation of their skills? I mean, do you think they'll need to take exams, or do you think that it's fine? I mean, only once.
At the moment, for French, I don't think there's any exams as such that can be taken, but there are stage. Earlier there used to be stage or teachers training organized by Alliance Française. You can find out from your state, wherever they have Alliance Française, they do have stage. One could attend that and get a certificate. That would be an added advantage to the students, I mean to the teachers.
Yes, yes, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, what about students? I mean, now for students, like you were just saying, about some pronunciations, some students are brighter than the others everywhere. So, do you think that, if they want to go outside and take some courses and classes, now it is possible, right? It is.
Yeah, definitely. It's
And
possible. And with
tests.
our curriculum, with our course, it is very easy to join Alliance Française. They don't
Yeah.
even have to work for it. They can just prepare and go and give the exam because our syllabus and books are so well coordinated with their level of A1 and A2 French at
Yes.
Alliance and Institut de Francais. So there's no problem as such. And they do have courses for children which are even not as high grade as A1, A2, DELF and DALF exam. There are exams specially for students, for younger students.
Wonderful. So that's great, Maida. Thank you so much. Now there will be questions for the audience. If you want to keep asking questions, you can. Maida ma'am is going to answer them to you all in by Friday. We will be sending them to Maida ma'am now and on to tomorrow as well. And all the questions will be answered by Friday. After that, you will not be able to ask any more questions. Okay, and we'll be sending a feedback form which you have to fill in, of course. Right?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Maida ma'am. I think it was a great session. It touched everything. I don't think you leave any questions, any scope for questions.
I had a lot more, but then for next
session, definitely. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Good evening. Bye-bye.
Good evening.